south. The first one we are looking at is what I'm going to share with you are these 5 points, okay, to fill up this bottle. The first one will be we are actually at the doorstep of great transformation. Okay, so the next one, okay, the next point I'm going to touch on will be the great connectivity. Okay, many a times when I present or non-call come and speak to me, they will say that, hey, it's not near any MRT station or what. So let me show you how all this, other than MRT station, how are we connected to different parts of Singapore to make it accessible to your clients, to them living in as their home sweet home, okay, and also commute to other places in Singapore. So the next one we are looking at will be our developer, okay. Later I will introduce you to our developer as well. Next, we will be having being in this area, we are actually looking at a lot of views, okay? We have the sea view and the city view, okay? Next, and right now, because of the promotion, or other than the, I put the promotion aside, I feel myself, I feel that the price is still very, very attractive, okay? Let's us go to the first point. Okay, at the doorstep of great transformation. Okay, if you know that, okay, this one I think I have been repeating, but this one is still ongoing because this is a very huge project that is right in front of us, which is during the National Day Rally 2019, when our so-called our spokesperson, PM Lee, actually came up to speak about the transformation in front of us. What is it about? It's about the Greater Southern Waterfront. Okay, if you know last time our CBD area, okay, why CBD area we want to shift, we want to decentralize them? Because if you know, if you right now you step into the CBD area, you will see CBD is actually very old. So in order for, okay, because when overseas, okay, this is part of the government planning. In what sense? Because when overseas investor, when they want to come to any country, okay, to set their business in any country, the first thing they will look at, right, is actually the CBD of that particular country. So I think government, they realize that, right, Singapore CBD is getting old. So what the first step they did back in 2004, they realized that, right, Singapore CBD is very old. They have to do some rejuvenation. But how? All the big companies are still there, all the big banks are still there. So what they're going to do? So they decentralize and then they move most of the big companies, right, into Marina Bay. So when we are into Marina Bay, okay, so government feel that it's still not enough. So they want to make, because of the success of Marina Bay for the transformation, they are going to expand the whole live, work and play area to the whole seafront of Singapore, which is the Greater Southern Waterfront. So right now, once they shifted out, they are going back to CBD to do the rejuvenation and then also the expansion of this Greater Southern Waterfront. Okay, so what they're trying to do, right, is actually they are trying to invite more foreign investor into Singapore so that our Singapore economy, right, will continue to go go up. And then this is how what is government is doing since day one to now. That's why how Singapore is inviting other investor. So just a quick look at this 2014 master plan. If you can see the area over at this side, right, the area is actually quite big already, but at 2019 they're actually expanding the whole transformation, which means that you can see our Avenue South is over at this side. So they actually bring the transformation closer, nearer to us. But this announcement, right, actually is made after UOL bid the land. So you just imagine the sequence is reversed. we might not be able to sell at this price. So fortunately, we are before the announcement, which means, right, we are still, like what I mentioned to you, we are still at a good price, affordable price to enter into this Greater Southern Waterfront. All right. So what they are going to do, if you notice, when every time we show you all the views of Avenue South, you can see that we still will have all the ports, all the containers that is at the seafront. But however, this is going to change. So the city terminal and everything, like, will be slowly being shifted to Tuas Port to clear up all the space so that they can commence the construction quickly. Okay, so we will be keeping up to the timeline that is fixed by government. All right, so next. So what is this Greater Southern Waterfront about? Still, okay, this is Marina Bay over here. So is the target area, right, is actually 6 times of what Marina Bay is now. So you can imagine in future, by 2030 or 2029, right, you can see there will be a lot of activities coming up. New houses, because most of them are white side. Okay, anything can happen. So for us in Avenue South, we call ourselves the first mover. Not first mover at CBD area, not anywhere, but we are really the first mover, right, at the Greater Southern Waterfront. Okay, so if you notice last time, every time I will bring this chart out, this PM every time they will say that whatever the government promised, they will do. If you know Singaporean, right? If we don't know, right, Singaporean will make noise. So what they have already been delivered, right, it will be Marina Bay. Last time Marina Bay, I always will tell the buyers, last time Marina Bay, during my time, I'll make myself like, during my time, that site is just for us to go for barbecues, the bowling area. So what do we see now? It's really something that is very, very different. We see MBS, we see all the grade A officers that, and what is that called? The Gardens by the Bay area, which maybe when we were young, we will never imagine that to happen, but it happened now. So what the government now have promised us to bring all this, but in a bigger 6 times more the scale to this area. Okay, so what they are trying to achieve in front of us, in front of Avenue South. Okay, so this is a timeline that is plotted, okay, is planned by the government. Okay, so the first one will be into, okay, the rail corridor. Okay, the rail corridor is one. Number 2 will be at the Pulau Biryani. They will become a integrated resort 2.0. And SGH will be transformed and expand into a ultra medical campus. Then thereafter, if you know Circle Line, okay, Circle Line is supposed to be circle, but we short of 3 stations to be forming a full circle. So what are these 3 stations? These 3 stations will be Keppel Station, Cantonment, and Prince Edward. But fortunately, the two of these 3 stations, right, are within walking distance from Avenue South residents. And then moving forward, we will be seeing the whole thing to be completed, the waterfront development completion in 2029. Okay, so what is the first one? Okay, if you know the rail corridor, because rail corridor is actually used to be a railway track that brings us from Tanjong Pagar railway station, okay, right up to Malaysia. So this is the 24 kilometer rail corridor. So what will they be transforming? Because the train service has already ceased operation. So right now, using this track available space, we are going to make into a green rail corridor. That is something like, okay, in layman terms, we are looking at it as a park connector. So we are somewhere here. Okay, so this one will be the start. I call it a start. And then I always will joke with my buyers that, okay, you can actually, if you want to, next time you can actually cycle all the way up to JB when the borders are open, when we are safe enough to do that. All right. So along this rail corridor, right, these are the things that is going to happen. And this is part of the national development. And fortunately, if you know, we are actually integrated. Okay, we are actually integrated together with this rail corridor. Okay, later I'll show you how we are going to do it. Okay, so next, so this is how we're going to do it. So this is Avenue South. This is our heritage collection. We will be having our side gate at this part. And out from the side gate, we will come to this nature of this rail corridor over at this side. Okay, we are really, really just doorstep towards this national development. Okay, so this rail corridor is also acts as a pavement for us to walk to our new MRT station. I'll share that with you later. Okay, the next one will be SGH Medical Campus. Okay, so this right now the area is still not very much expanded because this one is targeted to be ready, in 2023. But however, I think because right now we are in this pandemic, so we will be slight delay. Okay, so but what will be happening here? So this whole SGH, it's actually at this front part over here only, but they will be expanding to all this side. So what we will be bringing, other than hospital, okay, we will look in a research park. And then we will also become, the NUS Medical School will also be coming in. This, I will usually share this with buyers when, if they are looking at investment. Why is that? So because a lot of workforce are going to plant into this area. Okay, so you see, this is how their planning is. Okay, so A&E, everything as usual, they will be renovated, they will be transforming. Right now, when I go to SGH, they are already in construction already. Okay, so we will be having this research part over here. So researcher will be coming in. Okay, and then we have the medical school. Other than we will be having the medical school, we will have lecturers. Okay, then we will also be having doctors. If they are coming to Singapore, like overseas doctors, trainees, they are coming here, they will need to have a place to stay. Okay, where are we? Okay, if you can see over here, this is Jalan Bukit Merah. And then after this greenery part is actually the HDB behind Avenue South. It's just less than probably 3 minutes away, right? We will reach home, Avenue South. So it's actually a very, the location, right, is just nice for all this workforce to be, if they need to rent a place, smaller bedrooms or anything, right, they will just cross over. So rentability, I don't feel there is a problem in the area because they are all walking distance away. Okay, like mentioned here, this is the increase of workforce, and the increase not only nurses and doctors, we will have researcher, we have a professor and all. Okay, next. Okay, so this part will be the Biryani Island. Okay, the Pulau Biryani Island. So this right now over at this side, right, we can, from where we can see, you can see a lot of containers. So slowly they will be leaving. I think they more or less leaving. So technically we are looking forward to 2022 to be the completion of the first milestone of this biryani. What are they going to do? Okay, they are actually going to do an extension of the integrated resort from Sentosa Island. Who will be coming in and all, we are not sure yet. Okay, but right now we have USS. The whole area is really up for them to plan, which means that there's another area for another workforce to be coming into this Biryani Island. Okay, so other than that, if you know, when we before we go to Sentosa, we will come to this bridge over here. So we will have split lane that will go to Briani. But at this outside, what do we have? We actually, if you remember, okay, during my time, that side, that area is for people for clubbing. Okay, it's St. James Powerhouse. So right now, no longer this. So who is taking over this area? Is another big company. What is the big company that we are looking at? We are looking at Dyson. Okay, so Dyson in this year in April, okay, this article is he came to the management came here to have an interview. So they say that it will confirm that they will, in this span of 5 years, they will slowly bring in their do up the whole powerhouse into their headquarters. So this is another. Okay, why? Because we are actually not, this one is not walking distance, but from Avenue South to this area, right, we just need 3 bus stops that will already bring us to Vivo City and then to this Pasir Panjang Power District. Okay, so just now I have added what did I add? So all the workforces, what do we have? We have Dyson now, we have the SGH people, mean the doctor and the professor, and then number 3, it will be the Briani workforces that is coming in. We do not need to really depend on CBD, but CBD, because right now, every time I will look at the renter, the tenant pool that is coming to our area, right, which is Spottiswoode area, right, are SGH and CBD. But right now, we are adding more, but we are right in the middle of these both areas. So more rentability wise and connectivity is not a problem over this side. Okay, so other than the workforces that we are looking at, okay, government, they also are into the greeny things now. So they are actually, what they're trying to do, right, they are actually linking the green and the blue together at the city area. Okay, so what they actually will have a continuous waterfront promenade over at this side. So this is the rail corridor. So rail corridor, right, that will be linked all the way to this whole area to make it like, okay, Singapore is a very, they like to integrate many things together because they do not want to let this country just be like all high-rise city, very bustling and all. And that's why they are bringing in the greens and the water into it to make it a balance. Okay, so it will be while staying at Avenue South, right, other than you are easier to commute to work, you will also have the greens, and then which means, right, more recreational experience that is also at your doorstep. Okay, so as recently, I mean last year, there's an article saying that to get a property that is at the Greater Southern Waterfront area, right, means, right, you are actually striking a lottery. Okay, this is mainly target on the Keppel area, whereby they are selling HDB. But if, let's say, Keppel area, if they are going to buy the BTOs at $1 million, isn't it a contrast, right? That it is, the potential is there. Isn't it a contrast that in Avenue South, you came in first, you are buying at this amount of money, then the potential definitely be very great when BTOs you are getting at such a high price. Okay, so to win a jackpot, you need to get into here. And then, like I mentioned, I repeat again, Avenue South is the first mover that is coming to this area. So it's really a no-brain investment. Okay, that's why I need you to translate all these selling point to your buyers. So just now I mentioned, the second point that I mentioned to you just now will be the great connectivity. Okay, so how are we connected? Okay, so this is Avenue South map that we are looking at. So just now, I run through with you rail corridor, Greater Southern Waterfront, Ultra Medical Campus. What, every time, be it Singaporean or what, MRT station is very important to them. So let me show you these 3 MRT stations. The first one that is already ongoing, okay, will be Outram Park. Okay, Outram Park MRT station. So we will be the distance, right, from Outram Park MRT station from to Avenue South, it takes us about 10 minutes. Okay, I never holla you because the other time I was serving a buyer who stay at the HDB behind. He himself walked to MRT station. He told me that it's really a 10 minutes only, because it's just that he say just cross over and then walk about this way. It's really 10 minutes. The next one will be these other two will be Cantonment and Keppel. So these two MRT station, right, we are looking at a walking distance about 6 to 8 minutes there about. Okay, so this is how we are looking at. Okay, let me show you this one first. Okay, Outram Park MRT station, approximately 10 minutes walk. Okay, so Avenue South is here. Outram MRT station is right over at this side. Okay, so this part will be the one. So just imagine when you come to this HDB, this one is the Jalan Bukit Merah Road. When the SGH, the medical campus, right, is already done up, for example, you will be having this kind of through walkway that will bring you to let you walk to the MRT station at ease. Okay, so this one will be the walkway that we will be expecting, because right now it's not that, because we are adding more different levels of people in this medical campus. Okay, so right now if you notice the new hospital, right, they're not only just a hospital itself. They will have a like one-stop service. They even have a gym inside those Anytime Fitness. They will be having a lot of cafes and a lot of lifestyle living into the hospital premises itself. So what they're going to do, right, in this whole area, there will be walkway, okay, within this area. So they will be looking at this kind of vibrant walkway. So we can make use of this, like to walk through to the Outram Park MRT station. Okay, this takes you about 10 minutes. Okay, so the next one, we are looking at Keppel. Okay, the Keppel MRT station, and then the other one will be Cantonment MRT station. Okay, Keppel MRT station, there will be exit at the Keppel District Park area. Okay, later I'll show you how to walk to the place. And then, but I always will be more focused to Cantonment, because, right, Cantonment MRT station is something that is a little bit special. In what sense? Because this MRT station, right, will be integrated together with this Tanjong Pagar railway station. If you notice inside over here, the railway track will be acts as a exhibit. Okay, so because this whole area, right, will become something like a museum of the past, how the railway worked last time. And then when we integrated out, we were something like a park in the middle. So this is how we go to the underground MRT station. So when you come out, you will see this heritage building over at this side, and then at the side will be our shops. So these shops over here, right, like I will always instill an imagination how you as a resident will walk home if you need to. Okay, so I will say, like I mentioned, from here, after you come out, exit from the MRT station, you can come out and get your stuff, get your bakery, get your bread, and then enjoy the scenery, and then slowly walk back. Okay, the walk is to 7 to 8 minutes. The walk is not like very hot kind of walk. Okay, because how are they going to walk? Okay, because if you can see from here, Avenue South, Cantonment, Keppel Station. Okay, why I will always say about Cantonment, right? Both of them, right, will be walked in such a manner. Depending on where they want to go, they can walk to this part, to Keppel, or they just going to walk all the way straight. Okay, this 7 to 8 minutes walk is going to be a very soothing walk. Okay, why? Because you are covered with all the nature. This is the walk this is the whole path you're going to experience at this rail corridor. Okay, why this is not I random take any picture, because I research a lot on this rail corridor. So this part, right, okay, is part of the national development. So government actually went up for tender to allow park designer to tender for this 24-kilometer project. So eventually this park design right is awarded to a park designer in Japan. So this is how the concept is going to look like. So from here to here, you will be seeing this greenery view. And then if you are, when you reach here, it will be the commercial. So we start with the commercial, you can get your stuff and then go into cantonment. Otherwise, you can turn and then you can walk to this way and reach Keppel as well. Okay? So, yes, they are all walking distance, but we also, public transport, other than MRT, we cannot forget how we first started, which means the bus services. Okay? These bus services, right, we have one that is in front of, right in front of Avenue South, and then the other one behind the HDB area. Okay, so like I mentioned to you, this one will be medical campus. So from here, I did see what are the bus numbers they are offering over at this side. So in front of us, right, are all these buses. Okay, these buses, right, actually, it actually will bring you to your doorstep or where you want to go. Okay, putting MRT aside, for example, we just go back in time, no MRT. Buses is also very important. So you see from here, you can go to City Hall, Vivo City. Like I mentioned to you, just 3 stops. We come here, we take a bus, we go 3 stops, we go to Vivo City. Because Avenue South is the location, right, is right in the middle of Singapore. Okay, when you are right in the middle of Singapore, if you want to go to the one end, Jurong, or you want to go to the other end, right, we are right in the middle. Or everything, all the journey is shortened because we are right in the middle. Okay, so CBD, we also got direct bus from here. We are going to CBD about 6 stops only. So other than MRT, do not forget to bring our buses because just the doorstep, take the bus, you reach the doorstep at the place that you want to. Okay, so that's why I say that even that we need to walk the beautiful walk from the rail corridor to the MRT station, but we also cannot forget that we have the buses that is right in front of us. Being in the city, okay, the buses definitely have many ways to go to every part of Singapore. So do not worry about that, okay? Okay, so you can see we can also invite another workforce that is coming from Mapletree and Science Park as well. This 143. So many things. If you have foreigners who want to send their children to the school at Dover, which is all the international school, we also have buses to go to Dover. I mean, that's why to me, Avenue South has really had excellent connectivity. Okay, so right now connectivity I have already covered. The next one is Singapore Renal Developer. Okay, so this is a joint venture of UOL, King Leong, and UIC. Right now it's Singapore Land. Okay, so if you know UOL style, okay, they have a special, I don't know, ability to get very good piece of land like this one, Avenue South here. Okay, so for here, right, like mentioned here, they actually had a Principal Garden, Riverbank, Clement Canopy, and also Trevor as well. Okay, they are all fully sold. Okay, Principal Garden, if you know how Principal Garden sell, previously I think we are not the marketing agent, but then a lot of buyers will go there, right? It's because of how they design their landscaping. They like to design their landscaping side by side. Why? Because they always want, like Clement Canopy also, they always want their, within the development itself, right, has unobstructed view. And they also cater a lot to the landscaping, as in 60% landscaping, 40% the building itself. and they are really very good at their landscaping. So let me share with you how they design, how they design Avenue South. So the designing concept, right, is the first one. They want it to be close to nature because take it as an advantage, we are integrated together with the rail corridor. They design in a way that we have our own individual, we have our very own Avenue South forest, okay, that is integrated just by the side gate to the rail corridor. So we are close to nature, but we are in the city. And the three things that I realized, okay, is they have the green, okay, we also have the sea. And because of our iconic building that is raised up to 56 level, we have the sky as well. So we have the green, sky, and the sea. All right. And then if you know, if this is not the first time you are experiencing Avenue South, you know that we have integration of the charm of the heritage with two high-rise modern living. Okay, what's the modern living? Because in Avenue South itself, right, we have 5 heritage blocks and then 2 high-rise, which is our tower blocks. Okay, this is their design concept that I think is quite a balance. It's all-rounder. You want the nature, I give you the nature. You want close to city, I give you the city. You want sea, I give you the sea. You want near the sky, you can enjoy the sky. And then we as Singaporeans also cannot forget our heritage. And with this heritage building coming in Avenue South, actually also promote to your tenants, our very own history, how the Singapore properties houses were like to your foreigner tenants, etc., etc. Okay, so the views. Okay, we actually have very great sea view and city view. Okay, you can see this is the 2 buildings, high rise, unobstructed within the development itself, being side by side. Okay, so the first one, we are looking at the southern view. Okay, southern view will be facing the Greater Southern Waterfront. Then the back, we are looking at the northern view, will be the rest of the city. I usually will let them imagine, okay, like in the, for now, the northern view are pretty much confirmed. Okay, we will be looking at the nice morning time now. We're looking at the nice city view with greeneries and trees. At night, it will be dark, and then all the buildings will be light ups, and then all the beautiful night city view. Okay. Then at the south side morning, okay, we are looking at very good sea. Okay, but at night maybe a little bit dark. But when the Greater Southern Waterfront is up, okay, we will be experiencing sea and then city view as well. Okay, so these are the things that we deliver to the buyers. Okay, you can see from here we are pretty much really unobstructed. Okay, so this is about 140 meters south view. The new, the updated views that developer actually sent us, okay, is at our 37th story. Okay, our 37th story will be our peak collection already. So this part will be the Greater Southern Waterfront. So when we go up to our penthouse level, okay, penthouse level is 190 meters away from ground. So more sea you are looking at. So below here, we are looking at the green. In front of us will be the sea. And then on top of us will be the sky. Okay? Not many, even like you are getting some property in CBD, right? In the city, okay? You might get the sea, you might get the sky, but the green is very minimal. But for us, our green here is really unlimited. So for here, this one will be our 56-story north view with all the city area. Okay, I will always joke with them because right at the very end, right, we are looking at Bukit Hill. So this is delivered by developer when we're doing our architect briefing, right? We actually behind, we have a Kaosan, we have Bukit Hill, and then in front, you have the mountain, we have the sea. We are pretty much a very good feng shui as well. Okay, so then look into our our project information. Okay, project information. So, okay, Avenue South residence total, we have 5 heritage blocks and 2 tower blocks total, make it 7 blocks over here. Estimated TOP, right, is Q1 2024 on paper with the extension of COVID. But I think a few months ago, developer actually did update us with the stage of construction. We are actually building very, very, very fast. Based on the chart, we are targeted because right now COVID coming back again. But based on right now, we are targeted to be ready Q3 or Q4 next year. So I feel that this is also another plus point. Okay, because we are using PPVC, I need to explain to them we are using PPVC, everything, right? Their workers are actually separated. Okay, they have some in the factory to do all the structure, and then some on ground, on site to do the stuff. So once they do quality control, cleaner environment, everything will stack. That's why right now we are at about 30-ish level already. So we will be looking forward to this. But sometimes you have to disclaim the buyers. Okay, this is as of before these heightened measures. Thereafter, because right now they are still working, okay, so but there are different areas they are more or less quite safe, but you just have to disclaim. I usually disclaim Q3 probably will be or TOP by the time you get your keys and all, maybe early 2023, but it's still not a very far-fetched, not like 2025, 2026, right? All the new developments now. Okay, as mentioned, we are 56 story. Okay, high, and then we also have our commercial area. Okay, so mentioned to you just now, we have heritage collection, but heritage collection right now we are already fully sold. So right now these 2 tower blocks here, okay, we are having 2 different collection. Like for example, if you can see this part over here, this is our level 36 sky. I call it a sky garden. In this sky garden, we do not have like barbecues and all. It's just like normal facilities. Okay, that is not so rowdy. Okay, this sky garden also act as a divider between these 2 collections. Okay, so above 30, below 35, 35 and below, we are looking at horizon. And then 37 and above, we are looking at the peak collection. Okay, like for example, we see this whole stretch is a 4-bedroom. Okay, the collection, right? It doesn't mean that this total different layout. Okay, these 2 collection, right, is like below, okay, horizon collection and peak collection, the layout, the whole stack, layout same, size same. The only difference, right, is peak collection, right, we are giving you an upgrade of their finishing. Okay, because as you know, we start from level 3. So level 3 per level, when you go per level, you add a little, okay, when you add until level 30 something, right, is quite quite an amount. Okay, so for that, right, other than give you a very more unblocked view nearer to the sky, we are giving you a better finishing, upgrade of the finishing. Okay, so for here, horizon collection 3 to 35, right, we are still giving you marble flooring. But okay, I just run through this one. We have marble flooring, we have timber flooring for the bedrooms, and then the kitchen appliances, we are giving you DT3. Okay, and these are the sanitary fittings for the horizon collection. But for the peak collection, right, we are looking at special exclusive rare collection with higher end finishes and kitchen appliances. Like for example, the marble flooring will be a bigger cut, means a bigger slab marble flooring of another color, more like a more atas color, like I can tell you, because of darker tones. And then for the timber at the bedrooms, we are we upgraded into engineered timber flooring. And kitchen appliances, some will change to Gargano, and then sanitary fittings will be upgraded to Lufan for everything. Okay. So this is how our site plan will be looking like, south and then north. Okay, so this one will be the rail corridor that we are looking at. Maybe when we see this one is not very clear, we go to the part by part. So this one will be our entrance. This is our entrance that's facing Silat Avenue. Okay, so this entrance over here, right, this is how the artist impression will be looking at. Is a very wide frontage over here, because we do have our open car park over at this side for people to drop off, because we do have a childcare center together. It's just for drop off. Okay, next. Then we will be looking at this will be our heritage blocks over at this side, this part. Okay, why I highlight, because we have 5 blocks, I only highlight the first 3 is because the first 3 are our another frontage that is linked to the public park. Because for this, the first level of these 3 blocks over here, right, will be our commercial units. Okay, so the first part over here will be our childcare center, and then thereafter is our commercial shops. Okay, so what are we going to do with the commercial shops? We are not going to sell. Okay, these commercial shops, right, will be managed by the MCST, which means, right, every of the residents will be the landlord of these commercial shops. Rental will be given to the MCST. Okay, I always say you go into your sinking fund to subsidize a little. Okay, so for here, okay, so it kind of, after every time I tell this to buyer, they say, oh, that's nice. Yeah, because it will subsidize, because as a development getting older, right, they will need sinking fund to do those bigger renovation. So we will help a little. Okay, so these shops, right, not only to sell things to us, we also open to public. So just to be always rest assured that we will still have our side gate, it's still gated. So vendor at this side, right, will be looking out. Okay, they will not have any back gate to go into our facilities, EDAC area. Okay, when residents want to go home, want to come in, right, they will still come here and tap their card access and go into the development itself. Next. Okay, so a quick one to look at the facilities. We have our 50-meter lap pool at level 1, and then you will be seeing all this is very resort feel. Okay, then over this side will be our dipping pool that will be overlooking our own very own forest of Avenue South, and then the side gate will be over here to bring you out to the rail corridor. Then definitely we will have our gym that will be overlooking both sides, pool and also the rail corridor as well. So we have our own outdoor at the forest area. We will have our outdoor for the kids, all tucked at one side. There's no kids area that is in the development. It's all at the exterior side. Okay, so at level 3, we will be having another infinity pool that will be in. I always will bring to buyers that, okay, this infinity pool, right, is actually, you can imagine yourself in MBS. Instead of looking at all the high rise, you are looking at the greenery. Okay, something like hotel, yeah, those boutique hotel that looking out to the greenery areas sometimes. Okay, this is how the level 3 and level 1, the pool. So clubhouse total, we have 8 clubhouses over here. We have 2 at level 1, 2 at level 3, and then, so be it you get Heritage, Horizon, or Peak Collection, right? Everybody can have a chance to go up to our top level. You don't need to buy the penthouse to go up. But anyway, all the penthouse are pretty much sold. Okay, so at level 56, we will have UOL actually sacrificed 4 units to build the clubhouse at level 56, 4 penthouse units. Okay, they didn't build, they cater to They want to let residents here to enjoy the view over here. Okay, their concept, everything is just purely to allow the buyers to enjoy what they want them to enjoy, the sea, the green, and the sky. So they actually sacrifice 4 clubhouses, okay, at the top level, okay, so that everybody can take turns to enjoy. Okay, so this is how the clubhouse is going to look like when you look up. Okay. So this one I usually will touch on a little. Okay, so we have free shuttle bus to Outram MRT station 1 year. Okay, and we have the basic smart home as well. Okay, a quick one, 1 bedroom. Okay, 1 bedroom together we have 4 stacks. Okay, 4 stacks, 2 facing south, and then another 2 facing the north. Okay, 1 bedroom, 527 square feet. 527 square feet is actually very, very big for a 1 bedroom. Okay, what is the difference between, because usually in District 3, because I do a lot of District 3 development, okay, their 1 bedroom is only like 441, the most 48 something. So for this 527, right, what is the difference is every time when you're at the kitchenette, the moment you come out, you will have a very tight dining area. But for us, right, we have even in a 1 bedroom, right, we will have a separate dining and living area to make it a whole space, right, is very, very, very spacious. And then this is how the 1 bath is going to look like with a Jack and Jill door. So for here, starting price, okay, this starting price, I will put Horizon collection. Okay, because some layout, right, the Horizon collection is already fully sold. But for here, this is the lowest available that I'm showing you. So facing south, we're looking at 1.229 at 31 story. And then at 34 story, for the city view, we are looking at 1.153. So you can see the difference when you get a city view and a sea view. Okay, I usually will bring like, because our show flat is in Red Hill, I will always bring them back. Like for example, because Avenue South, right, is nearer to the sea, and then their back is northern view, the city view. Then when we are at Red Hill, okay, when we are at Red Hill facing south, they are looking at the city view. Okay, but in Red Hill, if I'm not wrong, when they sell Red Hill, the one facing south, they're going to pay a higher price. But for us, if we are looking at the northern view, city view, right, we're actually paying a lower price. So because the city is in between Red Hill and us. So I usually, it's actually also quite worth it. Okay, but because right now we have a higher cut, we have the sea view. That's why we have the higher price at the sea view area. Okay, so this one will be my one price promo. Last 4 days. Okay, after this, right, you can call my taggers or call me if you want to grab any unit, because 1 bedroom. These are the northern view. Okay, is very hot favorite because the price is really, really, really very, very, very affordable. Why? Okay, for example, let's take an example for this one at stack 44. This 37 to 42 is 1.180. Then the next tier, okay, is just 10K. If you know, every time 10K is very, very little when we spread into the progressive payment. Okay, we have 14444. Come, please. Okay, so for example, this one, how I usually do, right, because our elevation chart, right, we do not replace all these figures. These figures is just in our daily message itself. So I will usually show them the savings based on our elevation chart that you need. Like for example, I take an example of stack 29, this sea view. Okay, 47, okay, because 48 already sold. Okay, 47 to 9, we are looking at 1.317. Okay, then one price promo, we are looking at 1.277. So I will do all the quick calculation and then show them how much they save, which means the higher you buy, the more you save. Okay, that's why right now, right, the one price promo, right, they are selling from top to bottom, because 4 days, for example, 4 days later, okay, so 4829 is sold at 1.277. 4 days later, if nobody is going to buy all these second tier units, right, it will revert back to all this pricing. So who will gain the most? The 14829 will gain the most. Okay, because after 4 days later, right, all this price will come back and not this one price promo price. So immediately, capital gain, if you commit now, the later you commit means after promo is no need to say. Okay, the faster you commit, right, the capital gain is almost immediately 4 days later. Okay, 2 bedrooms, quick one. 2 bedrooms, 2 bed, 1 bath with a 4 stacks, 2 facing the front, south view, 2 facing the north view. Okay, so I think everybody is clear. Dumbbell unit, okay. All our kitchen, right, for 2 bedrooms are tucked-in kitchen like this. Okay, so if they want to enclose in future, they can do it themselves. So 1 bath, this is pretty much like the 1 bedroom style, the Jack and Jill. It's just that the other side, a dumbbell, we have another bedroom over at this side. Okay, so starting from, we have 29 stories facing south view, and then 35 last unit at the north view over at this side. Okay, so prime price promo, 2 bedroom, it's better. Okay, so people buying 2, I think is, I don't know, consumer behavior. 2 bedroom, they prefer sea view. Okay, so like this is how what we have left. Okay, then the next one will be 2 bed, 2 bath, 6 stack, 2 facing south, the 721 square feet, and then 4 stacks facing north. But our 1 price promo is only 2 layouts. Okay, BP1 is not included. Okay, this is the BP1 that is not included. Why? Because only 2 stacks facing north and it's dumbbell. No need promotion also can sell. Okay, so we left with the lowest available is level 41 at peak collection already. So it's 1.549. All this is, I did a check yesterday. It might be sold today. So check back with your taggers or me later if you want to check the pricing. Okay, so the two layouts that is with the promotion, okay, is this. Why I didn't, okay, for this, both units, right, this 721 and 732 horizon fully sold, we left with the peak collection. So this is the 1 price. Okay, for stack 30, certain stacks only, stack 30, we still have 38, 40, 41. And then the higher tier, we left with 43. Then the other one, north facing 732, this one is our show flat unit. Okay, this although it's facing north, but it's still very popular. Why? Because this is the only one we have enclosed kitchen with natural ventilation for all bathroom and the kitchen, because it's at the corner stack. So for this, we have a level 30. We have 1 price for these 4 units, another 3 units at the second tier. Okay, so let me show you the savings. So for this one, I chose level 48. 4833 is our 2 bed, 1 bath facing city, 1.518 mil original price. 1 price from promo 1.47. Okay, so what is the savings? 48K. You can save a lot. Can add into your renovation already, or subsidize, or even your stamp duty. Okay, next, 3 bedroom, quick one, very simple. 3 bedroom premium facing south, 2 stacks. Normal 3 bedroom facing north, 2 stacks. What are the difference between the north facing one, means the normal 3 bedroom, and the premium? First one, premium, we will have a dry kitchen area where the normal one we don't. Next, premium, we will be having a store with WC. Not the normal 3 bedroom we do not have. Next, premium, we will have a small balcony that is outside the master room, but the other one don't have. Why we have another balcony here? Because this is sea facing. They want you to have you want you to enjoy to have a good enjoyment at the balcony. You can put your chairs, tables and chairs and then look out to the sea. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, so for this one, we still have Horizon collection for the smaller ones. Level 16, 1.893. You yourself go and calculate the PSF. Very, very attractive. Then next, we will have the premium Horizon collections already fully sold. So after this, I show you our price promo. Okay, one price promo for this small 3-bedroom north facing for level 37 to 42. Okay, we are looking at 2.043. Then just another 15K more, we can get another higher tier ones. Okay, then the sea facing, this is how the pricing. Okay, because this one 41, 42 sold, this one 47, 48 sold for the higher tier. So let us calculate the facing. Like I mentioned to you, 47, 48 sold for this sea view 3-bedroom premium unit. Okay, we take a look at the next available, 46, 41, 2.466. Okay, this is our one price promo, 2.409. So how much do we save? 57K. Very, very good. Okay, you need to show them how much they save. Get them to commit before this 4 days, last 4 days end. Okay, next, 4-bedroom. 4-bedroom, very simple, only 2 stacks facing the sea, 31 and 37. Okay, so 4-bedroom, we do not have any promotion. Okay, just to show you the different tiers, we have still a lot of good choice unit over here. But what is our highlight of our 4-bedroom? Our highlight for 4 bedrooms, right, is our size is 1496. Okay, first, we will be having our private lift with a natural ventilated lift lobby over at this side. And then over at here, we will have our back door to go to our common lift lobby. Common lift lobby, there is 6 lifts waiting for you. So total 6 plus 1, 7 lift. Okay, and then it makes the master feel very privileged because our walk-in wardrobe in our master room, and with the for here is tucked at one side, cross ventilation, and then over at this side we still have and plenty of space for them to do their vanity top table and all. Okay, so what are the pricing? Okay, so our pricing is we still have level 3. Level 3 will be looking to the pool at level 3, but it's not patio unit because we start from level 3. It's not patio unit because from the level E-deck at level 3 to the first unit at level 3, right, is a 2 meter. So we are still looking now like level 2 like that. Okay, like when you are from the second story looking down. Okay, it's not like immediately you can people can look in kind. Okay, so it's 2.646, and then from for level 20, I give you a mid tier. Okay, so 2.908. Then we are looking at the peak collection. Start from 3.187. All right. Okay, I think more or less I'm done with the floor plans and the pricing. You need more information, call me or call my taggers. Okay, so taking so much just now, going back to all the workforces and all. The rental transaction, because being the first mover at this area, I do not have competitors. I do not have any reference. So I can only bring you back a little bit more to Spottywood's area for the transaction for the past 6 months. Okay. These are the timeline that we are looking at, September last year to March. Okay. So the rental hovers between minimum to 2.8 to 3.2. Okay. 1-bedroom rental, minimum to 2005. Okay, but you just need to take note, Spottywood area, right? They has very, very small unit, 300 plus square feet for their studio 1-bedroom. Okay, is my friend rented at 2008. Okay, so for this one, minimum I found is 2005, maximum 3,000, depending on what facing, what level, and what you see lah. Okay, so averagely we're looking at 2750. Okay, 2-bedroom rental summary, minimum 3,003, maximum 4,005. Averagely, you are looking at 3,009. It's an average only, yeah? Okay. Okay, for 3 bedrooms rental, we are looking at an average of 5,008. It really depends because a lot of over at this side, right, there are some 3 bedrooms are like company lease. Okay, so the company lease, they will give maybe all in. It really depends on what is provided. It's up for your age, up for you to negotiate for your landlord.